Hi everybody, it's Amanda back with Amandarosetarot, and we're here today to do another pick a card reading. So I wanted to do something in regards to 2021. So if you're watching this currently, it's the first day of the new year, so we're hoping that everything is going to change, everything is going to be better. We're hoping for success in 2021. So we're going to look at your love life. My last reading was general. It did have some love in it. But this time we're going to be focusing on your love life completely and in 2021. So this can be happening right now, or this can be, you know, a few months from now, or this could be even further than that. So we've got 3 icons to choose from today. These are little tiny pillows. I'm not really sure what they are, but you have 3 little pillows to choose from. The cards that we're using one card from the Druid Animal Oracle. We're using 1 card from the Romance Angels Oracle. We're using 2 cards from the Gilded Deck, and we're using 1 card from the Rider Waite Deck. And I'm also incorporating some messages from the bag in this reading. So I'm just going to let you know that I am doing reversals. So I've shuffled the deck in a way so that, you know, reversals are able to come out. I usually don't do that, but I'm feeling like we need that. So if you're triggered, you know, by some negative cards, because reversals can be things that we need to work on, or things that, you know, can happen that aren't so great. If you are triggered by that, then I just want to let you know, please don't watch this reading. But you may learn some important things that could help you as far as your love life in 2020. So I wanted to also let you guys know that I have opened my Etsy shop back up. I was on vacation for quite a while, the month of December. I had a lot going on with the holidays and stuff. So I was on vacation, but now I am available. So if you guys would like a personal reading, then check out the link below to my Etsy. I have lots of different types of readings over there that I would love to do for you. So without further ado, I'm going to zoom in, show you guys the 3 piles that you have to choose from. Oops, sorry, the kitten just attacked my bag. The colors, the first one looks kind of like light blue is what I'm going to call it, the light blue pillow. The second is the lavender pillow, and the third is the teal pillow. So that's the colors I'm going to use. Just choose whichever one you're drawn towards, and then we will see what's going to be happening in your love life in 2021. Okay, so if you pick the first reading, this light blue pillow, let's see what your cards are. So the first card that you've got is the 9 of Swords. The second card that you got is the Page of Pentacles. The third card that you got is the 10 of Wands. The next card that you got is Codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. And the final card is the Goose. All right, so if you pick this pile, I do think that there is a person that you have probably been thinking about, or this person has been thinking about you. It could have been a connection that you've had in the past that you're still kind of, you know, thinking about, a person that you knew. And I think it was some sort of family, probably connection. Maybe you guys had committed yourself to each other, so you had maybe started a family together, something like that. And I feel like this relationship, you know, there was a family, some sort of family partnership, and it could have felt at one point like it was stable, like it was a stable environment. But there's some negative cards here, so I think something actually happened. So, you know, despite the fact that there was that you know, family partnership thing that you guys had, maybe you guys had a child together, it doesn't have to be, but I think you guys both thought that this person was probably your mate for life. This was the person that you were gonna, you know, spend the rest of your life with, because geese, they mate for life, you know, they have the same partner. So it could have been that this person, you felt like they were going to be the one. You were headed in the right direction. You could see raising a family with this person. But I feel like with the negative influence here, that it could have been a thing where there was possessiveness. There could have been, this person was a little bit territorial when it came to you, and it could have been this person, you know, like a goose, when you get too close to them and their family, you know, they're going to hiss at you, they're going to chase you. So I feel like this person, they were a little bit possessive, more than you wanted them to be, and that could have been like a warning sign to you. This person, they were a little bit possessive, and you know, that was making you feel like this couldn't last. You know, if this person is going to be overly possessive, you know, they're not going to trust you, they're not going to give you your freedom, they're not going to give you the respect that you deserve, then I feel like you felt like, you know, it was hard, you know, because I feel like you did feel emotionally attached to this person, and you could have felt like you had to be this person's support. You felt like, you know, maybe you were hooked on this connection. You thought like you could plan your entire life around this person, but it could have been that you were just trying to please this person. You know, you weren't thinking of your needs, you were thinking of what this person needed, and you were kind of losing your sense of identity. And despite the things this person did, maybe you turned the other cheek, like, okay, well, you know, they are showing me some red flags, that, you know, some warning signs that they are possessive, but still, you know, I think that you kind of lost your sense of identity as far as this person, and you wanted their approval. That was more important to you than your self-respect. You wanted to be this person's rescuer, you wanted to be this person's support, you wanted to be their confidant, and you know, rather than to satisfy what you needed emotionally, I think that you wanted to put this person's needs before your own. You wanted to be obedient. You wanted to be attentive to this person, even though they were acting kind of possessive or territorial. I think you kind of lost your sense of identity because you felt like this person was the person that was going to be in your life. This was your mate for life. You guys had built something. You felt it was secure. You felt like, you know, this relationship was involving family. It felt stable at one point, and it was like you were always wanted to be this person's supporter or the rescuer, or you just wanted to be there for this person, despite, you know, maybe their illness, their addictive tendencies to get, you know, hooked on maybe you, or needy in relationships, and you kind of lost your sense of identity. And I think it started to make you feel weary, it started to make you feel overwhelmed, and it was like, it felt like a heavy responsibility to always be there, to be obedient to this person, to be attentive to this person, to put their needs before your own. So I think it was just something that still affects you. You're still suffering the effects of that loss, the effects of that relationship. It was a negative experience for you. And at night, maybe you think about that. You know, you mentally, you still think about that. And maybe you criticize yourself. Maybe you felt like, you know, you were the one that was wrong, that you were the one that wasn't supportive enough, that you were the one that should have, you know, made this person, you know, feel more secure. Maybe you felt you weren't making this person feel secure enough. You know, you were trying as much as you could to be obedient, to be attentive to this person, but you know, there was still that loss. And I think a lot of you kind of felt like it was your responsibility to hold this relationship together, and it left you under a lot of pressure. It left you under a lot of strain. And don't take that out on yourself. I feel like you're still kind of taking that out on yourself, and it was too much, you know. And so I think you're still kind of going to be tied up in that relationship in 2021. You're still going to be trying to lay down those burdens from the past. Stop, you know, criticizing yourself, being self-critical of yourself over that loss. You know, this person could have had some narcissistic tendencies where they wanted you to put their needs before your own, you know, and that's why they were afraid to lose you, because they felt like a person like you was someone that they wanted to possess, was someone that, you know, they were very territorial when it came to you, because they felt like, you know, you were the one that kind of, you know, gave them all this approval that they wanted, and you know, you were the one that would support them no matter what. And so I think things just kind of fell apart, you know, and you're still working through that. You do want a stable environment in your life, and so I think you kind of had to let that go. With the Page of Pentacles here, this could have been, you know, a younger person, could have been an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. I think this person was, you know, usually a good-natured person. I think this person was a person who was working on their finances and stuff like that, but you could have supported them in that way as well. You could have supported this person financially. You could have helped them financially. And I think that they really look to you for a lot. They look to you for financial improvement. They look to you for a steady life. You know, they felt when they were around you, they felt like they were going to be well fed. They were going to get, you know, the rest that they needed, that, you know, they would be, you would kind of take care of them. And I think that that was the warning sign. This person was relying on you too heavily, and it started to affect you. You know, it started to affect you mentally. It started to make you feel weary, overwhelmed. It was just too much. You were under pressure, strain, and I think now you're kind of regretting this. You're kind of regretting this relationship, even though there were very good times. I think you're still in your emotions. You know, I notice how, you know, they're separated, but this goose here is still in the water. So it's like the emotions are still there. And also this codependency card, you know, it's about, you know, still thinking about that, and also the Nine of Swords, still thinking about that. So I think in 2021, you're still kind of getting over that. You know, it was something that you're still getting free from. You know, I mean, I think you have gotten free from that, but I think that you're still kind of mentally trapped. That person still has this mental power over you, even though they may not have this physical power over you, because it could have been something, you know, like I said, it was family involved, or it was committed long-term, or it was supposed to be a long-term partnership. And I think that's what the hard part is about this, this part of your love life, is something you're still concerned about, thinking about. Maybe you don't want to, but I think your emotions were tied up in this, and you wanted to be that person's support system. But I don't think that you should criticize yourself over that or suffer over that anymore. So let's get some messages from the bag. You know, maybe for some added advice would be good. Okay, so we've got a couple here. We've got embarrassment, or embarrassed. Oh, we've got cactus. Oh. Oh, and we've got anger. So I definitely do feel like there was something that happened here. And, you know, there's also in this card, I don't know if you can see down here, there's like this, it's a blackberry bush, and it's got thorns on it. So that also, you know, kind of stuck out to me. And then we've got the cactus. So I really do think that this person was very prickly. You know, they were a person that, they hissed too much. You know, they were too possessive, and it caused their anger to come out. And I think that that's something that you realize in hindsight. There were those warning signs that things, you know, were gonna be bad in the long run. I think from the beginning you kind of had those warning signs of this person, and they were prickly. You felt that, and now I think maybe you feel embarrassed that you didn't look for those warning signs soon enough, that you let yourself get into this relationship that you knew wouldn't last. So I think maybe you are a little bit embarrassed that, you know, you let yourself get into that type of environment where you were the person that was always the pleaser, always the one that, you know, turned the other cheek when the person did something. And you were this person's supporter. You were this person's rescuer no matter what. And now I think you need to focus on putting your needs first before anybody else's. Put your needs first before anybody else's. So as far as your love life, I think you're still angry about this. I think it still does anger you that you got into this. Maybe you're angry at this person. I think it's still causing you sleepless nights. You're angry about that. You're angry. You regret getting in a relationship with this person, but yet you're still thinking about this person. So, you know, I think you're working on your finances. You're working on improving your finances. I think you're a person that, you're naturally a good-natured person. So I think you're just trying to be careful as far as when it comes to your love life, because you don't want to get into something that you will regret again. And you're still getting over this past relationship. Maybe you're embarrassed about the fact that you still think about this person. I don't think you tell other people that you still think about this person. You're embarrassed about it. You're angry about it, that you could let someone, you know, kind of ruin your life like that. you were pleasing this person, but it wasn't working, you know. There was no way that you could ever please this person, because I feel like they were a narcissist, and they just want to possess you. So that's what I'm getting. I know it's not the greatest reading, but I think that it's truthful, and you know, I probably will get some negative comments, but I just read the cards, what I see, and that's what I see. So I think, you know, you're still trying to get over something. If you would like a personal reading, you know, I definitely don't want to leave you in a place where, you know, you feel this overwhelmed still over this, or this pressure over this. So reach out to me on Etsy. I would love to help you if you're still feeling that way, and focus on the future, being more optimistic about your future love life. You know, there are other people out there, definitely, that don't want to possess you. So thank you guys so much for coming. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your subscribes, your donations. I appreciate you guys so much. And as always, sending you love, light, and blessings. Okay, so if you picked the second pillow, this purple pillow. All right, let's look at your cards. So the first card you got is the Queen of Pentacles. The second card you got is the King of Cups. Third card is the Knight of Wands. Next card, romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. And the last card is the Salmon reversed. Okay. All right. So as far as signs, I will do that. It's we've got fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag. We've got water signs, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. We've got earth signs, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Those are the signs that I'm getting. I think that you are, if you're the feminine here, I think you are a person who's solid. I think that you work really hard, whatever you do. You're a hard worker. You work tirelessly, whether it's running your household or a business. I think you're very independent when it comes to your career. You're steady working towards your goals. I think you're a person who always goes the extra mile. You're very generous. You're very pleasant. It's like you don't consider your work just work. You always go the extra mile. And, you know, you're just really a hardworking person who other people, you know, you motivate other people. You're very powerful, feminine. You're disciplined. I think that you're abundant. You know, you have a lot to offer. I think you're dependable. I think you could be a mother. If you're not a mother, then you're just like a really nurturing type person. And I think you do attract a lot of attention when it comes to your love life. I think you attract many different types of people. Some bad, some good. So that's one thing that I think that it could be a problem. You know, sometimes people want to take advantage of you because you are that type of person that's, you know, generous. You know, you always want to help other people. And sometimes that could get you in the wrong type of situations. There could be people who you will run into who they use their power, but they use it for not good things, for negative things. And it's like I think that there's one particular person that maybe you have already been dealing with, or one person that you're going to be dealing with, who is they're trying to reach their goals, but I feel like they're not really using their brain, you know. They're kind of a wild person, they're kind of reckless, they're kind of overconfident, and they kind of lack self-control, because we've got this Knight of Wands reversed. So that's telling me that, you know, there could be a person that you may want to stay away from. This person could be reckless, you know, like I said, overconfident, and they could try to, they're eager to come into your life, and you know, they want to fight other people off to get into your life, but I don't feel like they truly are confident. They could come off as confident, but it's overly confident. So you know this person is not really confident, because they show you way too much confidence. So I think you will kind of know that this person is just they're not really experienced, I feel, and they're not really good when it comes to their instincts. They don't do things appropriately to maybe to get in a relationship, and I feel like that's something negative that you are going to have to deal with, is this person. They could come to you for your wisdom. Maybe they think that, you know, if they are with you, then they don't need to be smart. You know, you're smart enough for the both of them, so they're eager to be in a relationship with you. And at the same time, I think they don't want to learn new things. So I really don't understand why this person wants to be with you. It's like they think you're very wise, very smart. They think that you're good when it comes to career, business. You know, you're good at going towards your goals. But this person, they push to get ahead, and once they get to where they want to be, they're not really happy anymore. So this person could be optimistic about getting into a relationship with you, and then once they get in a relationship with you, they're not going to be tolerant to your ideas, your outlook. They're going to be loud. They're going to be, you know, just using their power in a negative way. So I think if you are aware of this person, I would definitely stay away from this person. I don't feel like they're experienced when it comes to relationships, and they push forward with relationships. They're eager to get into relationships, but then when they get in the relationship, they're not tolerant of your ideas, what you want to do, and you kind of lose yourself. You know, I think that this person definitely would take advantage of you if they got the chance. So, I think you are a person who is very tolerant of other people. I think you are optimistic about your future, and you know, you live this kind of relaxed lifestyle, and that could be a problem because you know, you're susceptible to this person who wants to act like, you know, they're confident, you know, and they're kind of a wild card, I would say. And I think that you need to maybe realize that before you get into a connection with this person. And then I think there are other people who are really warm that want to be with you. You know, they really are concerned about you. Their emotions are involved when it comes to you. And I think they are more on the feminine side when it comes to a partner. you know, even if they're a masculine, they're loving, they're compassionate, they're kind, they're caring, they're sensitive. So I think I would steer more towards those type of people than these other people that I feel are more reckless. They're kind of a wild card. They're, you know, they're hasty, they're loud, they're overconfident, and they lack self-control. So I think there are going to be two type of people that you are going to attract. So be careful of who you go towards. And I'm not saying this King of Cups is the perfect person for you either. This person can also, you know, withdraw, because when it comes to confrontations, this person does not like those. You know, they're very emotional. So if there's something that they dislike, then rather than getting into a conflict, or, you know, a conversation about something, they could just be in denial. They could withdraw. They could manipulate you by withholding from you. They can end up being sulky, you know, childish, or they can, you know, just emotionally detach from you, because like I said, this person, they are very emotional. So I think be careful of the people that you are dealing with. Don't push forward. Be wise, because I know that you are wise. So don't push too hard to want to be in a relationship where you end up relying on somebody else that you know is not good for you. This salmon, you know, he doesn't fight to get upstream. He jumps. He uses his experience and his instinct to get ahead. So I think that your approach to life should be more relaxed. Don't feel like you have to be so eager to get in a relationship that you're willing to, you know, get into the wrong relationship. Don't be so optimistic that you end up getting with someone that's not tolerant of you and what you want. So I think you're good on your own. You know, you're steady on your own. You're working towards your goals. You're running your household, your business, and don't be manipulated into a relationship where it can end up being negative. So I think there are going to be a lot of people attracted to you. I feel like one person is going to be a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, and there's going to be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. I would stay away from the fire sign. I don't feel like that would be good for you. I think that person is overconfident. They're kind of a wild card, so I wouldn't choose that person. The King of Cups, I feel like he's better. I think he's definitely, nobody is without faults, but I feel like he's better. He's concerned about you. He cares about you. And he wants a good life. But as far as when it comes to disagreements and confrontations, it can cause this person to completely withdraw because they're not good at dealing with that. You know, they get sulky when it comes to fights. So something you need to be aware of. So let's get a few messages from the bag. Okay. Ooh, we've got skeletons. We've got loving. We've got brave. We've got heart. And we've got home. So definitely I feel like you are a person who's, you know, homely. Like you're good with your home, you're mothering, you're dependable, you're nurturing. I had already mentioned that. And I feel like there are people who do have a good heart that do want to connect with you. caring people, concerned for you, concerned for others. I think that you're going to have to be brave when it comes to your love life, because I feel like there's skeletons of the past that still kind of plague you. As far as when it comes to loving, definitely there are skeletons. And I feel like you're just going to have to maybe be brave and take action if you feel, that someone romantically, shares your hobbies, your interest. You see that this person could be a potential partner. I think that you're going to have to actively pursue this person, because I feel like this King of Cups could be a person who is not as brave as you. So I think you are going to be the one that's going to have to take action, do the flirting, follow your feelings, pursue this person, him or her, make your feelings known and actively attract this person to you. So if you see this person, you think that they definitely could be a potential partner, then pursue them, pursue them. If you're not interested, in that right now, maybe you're watching this reading, but you're really not interested in attracting, a love interest right now, then do some things to maybe get you in a romantic mood. You could maybe watch romantic movies, or, pamper yourself, buy yourself a gift, just get yourself in a romantic mood, and then maybe you'll want to pursue, that love again, because you're going to have to be brave to get back out there because of these skeletons of the past. But I feel like there are people out there that do have a heart. They are concerned about you. They are compassionate people. Just try to stay away from these other people that I feel like you have dealt with, that just don't really have the capacity to love. They're more about the pursuing, the catching, and then they're just not tolerant anymore after they get you. They're hasty. They get into relationships that they're really not ready for. So that's what I'm getting for you if you picked the second reading. Thank you guys so much for coming. If you ever do need some guidance, then definitely check out my Etsy. The link is below. I would love to help you guys with whatever situation you find yourself in. I am here for you. So thank you guys so much for your likes, your shares, your subscribes, your donations. I appreciate you guys so much. And as always, sending you love, light, and blessings. Okay, so if you picked the third reading, this teal pillow, let's look at your cards. Okay, you've got the Five of Wands. You've got the Page of Cups in reverse. You've got the Seven of Wands. You've got love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And you've got the cat in reverse. Okay. All right. So, well, some of you guys could be a little bit fearsome when it comes to people. You could feel like, I don't want to bother, with getting in connections with people. Right now, it could be like you're just maybe just fantasizing about being in a relationship. This could be another person that's maybe fantasizing about being in a relationship with you. They're just imagining themselves with you, gratifying themselves, maybe masturbating, to the thought of being with you, but really not bothering to do anything about it. Or this could just be you. This could be you. You just don't want to deal with the world, so you're just, you're dealing with yourself only. You don't want to put any effort into being in a relationship. it could be you're lacking sexual interest at all. Others of you are just, you know, self-gratifying, or it's this other person. And it could be out of a fear of abandonment, a strong fear of getting in a relationship. I think a lot of that is because of, with the Page of Cups reversed here, it could be emotional troubles, you know, insecurities. And it could be just, you know, living in a mirage, an unreal world, not being, you know, grounded, living in the everyday physical reality. And I feel like this person, or it could be even you, your intuition, you know, is really failing you. It feels unclear, it feels hazy, it feels vague, you know, and you're worried that your intuition is steering you falsely, or it's going to mislead you. It's going to make you, you know, get into a relationship that is not good. So I think it's a strong fear of getting into a relationship. It's fear of abandonment is what I'm getting here. So I think it's like you need more information. You want more information. You don't want to get into a relationship that could end up really bad. So I think some of you have given up. But with the Seven of Wands here, it's telling me don't give up, you know, don't give up yet. Despite obstacles, you know, you can overcome them in the end. So don't give up right now. A lot of you are saying, you know, I can't fight anymore. You know, nothing is working. Everything is against me. I'm never going to succeed. But don't give up. I feel like you're struggling. Obviously, I'm seeing that you're struggling, but you're nearly there. You know, you're nearly there. You're gonna find this perfect romance. It's gonna be something committed. It's going to be a long-term partnership. But I feel like a lot of you are just, you're not sure you can trust yourself, your gut. You're not sure that success is going to happen for you as far as your love life. So I feel like a lot of you have just, you've given up when you know you're almost there. And I think this is a time of testing. You know, expect that there's going to be people that are going to oppose you. Expect that there's going to be power struggles. Expect that things could get uncomfortable, that views are going to differ. But all of this is going to end up making you the person that you're meant to be. So this is a time of testing. And nobody's really going to get hurt. It's not like physically anybody's going to get hurt. But I feel like there is, you know, some kind of power struggle going on. There is some sort of opposition going on. And you're worried that you're going to get steered falsely. You're going to get misdirected. And you want to keep yourself safe. I feel like you are going to do whatever it takes to keep yourself safe, even if that's just only fantasizing about being with a person. That's what you're using. Some of you are using, you know, the occult as a defense against getting into a relationship. You don't want to be in the real world because the pain of the real world is too much. So it's like you don't want to put any effort into emotions or, you know, love, because you just feel like in the end it's just gonna fail. You know, it's just gonna, you don't want to fight anymore. You don't want to work towards it. So it's really kind of sad. I think that maybe it's a lot of this is the way you look at yourself in a critical way. You know, do you have the capacity to love if, you know, you don't think that anyone could love you? And that could be the case, that, you know, you don't want to put yourself out there. You'd rather just be alone. You'd rather just fantasize about being in a love connection. You just have this bond with yourself, and I don't feel like it's a good thing. I don't think it's a good thing. I think that you do deserve love. And these self-doubts, these negative thoughts, like I'm gonna mess up, or, something's gonna go wrong. I think it's not helping. If you do go out on a date or something, you probably, have these slumped shoulders, you probably stare at the floor. So you're just sabotaging your chance of getting in a relationship. So I think that you're just a victim of maybe past relationships. Maybe it was verbal abuse, and you've started believing, if someone has judged you, now you're being critical towards yourself. So it's like you didn't set up boundaries with that other person. You accepted. Maybe they made you doubt yourself, and now you always think that you're going to mess up. And I think you're sabotaging your chances of a really good, successful relationship. So I think you need to recognize that you do deserve love. And if, you start having these doubts, then I think you need to stop dragging yourself down, stop tearing yourself down. Recognize that you do deserve love, and don't believe these negative thoughts. Say that's not true. Just tell yourself that's not true. Even say it out loud. If you're having these thoughts, negative thoughts about yourself, then say that's not true. I am going to have a successful relationship in the future. I am going to have someone that's going to love me unconditionally, and even if it's uncomfortable, I'm going to get myself back out there and keep trying. You're not going to get hurt, physically. I think it could be something where you're worried about getting hurt, but I don't think physically you're going to get hurt. You're just afraid that you're going to get misled into a relationship that's no good. And so you've abandoned the idea of getting in a relationship completely. So get back out there. I feel like you need to get back out there and be strong, Get back in the physical world. And if this is you, then stop just, being self-absorbed and just, not bothering, even trying, not putting in any effort to even find someone. So I know that sounds kind of harsh, but I just want you guys to know that you do deserve love, and don't feel like a victim anymore. Don't let your mental, self steer you. Change your thoughts. If your thoughts are saying, I need to give up, I give up on love, you need to stand back up and know that you can win, and that you can have the perfect relationship. It may mean setting boundaries with others, but that can be something that you need to do. Don't let other people talk critical of you. So why would you tear yourself down, and say that I'm always going to fail, that I can't win. So don't let your thoughts, make you not want to get out there and find this potential partner. So let's get a couple messages from the bag. Hopefully I didn't trigger anyone. That seemed kind of a bit much, but I just have to say it. All right. So we've got amusing. I think Spirit thinks it's funny that I'm going off like this. Let's see. We've got Queen. Okay. Oh, we've got kiss. Ah, we've got dream. Okay, I did say that. This is a dream. And we've got brave. Okay, that's good. So definitely I do think that this could be amusing for you, because some of you, I really do think that this is not you. I think that this is someone else that is fantasizing about the act of being with you, but they're lacking the strength to actually do it. So, you know, it's kind of inappropriate how I said this person is maybe masturbating. So that's a little bit amusing. So maybe that's, you know, but you definitely are a queen. You know, you do deserve to have love. You do deserve someone to pursue you and to, you know, kiss you. And it doesn't have to be a dream. You know, it can be reality. So whether it's you dreaming about it or it's the other person that's just living in this unreal life, you know, they're just living in a dream world, I think that you do deserve love. So don't live in this fantasy world. Don't just dream about it. Get out there. Find someone. If you want to kiss somebody, get out there and find this potential partner. And don't just kiss anybody. You know, find someone that you know is right for you. And it's going to take trial and error. I'm not saying that the first person you meet it's going to work, everything is going to work out with them, you know? It's not going to be easy, but your future success is assured. So don't give up. So that's the message that I have for you if you pick this third reading. Thank you guys so much for coming. If you would like a personal reading, then check out the link below to my Etsy. I would love to do a reading for you. And for everybody else, thank you for your subscribes, your likes, your donations. I appreciate you guys so much. And I'm hoping that your love life in 2021 is definitely going to be good. It's going to make you feel good. You're going to find that person that you just can't stop kissing instead of just, you know, maybe fantasizing about kissing. So thank you guys so much. Sending you love, light, and blessings. And I will see you guys again very soon. Bye-bye. Hey guys, I just want to let you guys know about my Patreon. If you guys don't know what Patreon is, it's a platform where I share additional works that I have, videos that I have, and you can support me over there. And it's only $5 a month, and you can exchange messages with me. There's no ads over there, and you can always give me suggestions of what you would like for videos over there. So I really encourage you to just check it out. And the monthly fee is only $5. So check it out and support me and my work. And yeah, that's it. Thank you guys so much.